that was still buffering to start, and I was like, damn it,
Oh, yeah.
I wish it was in there. And welcome back, everyone, to another great session.
I'm sniffing my dog. Don't judge me.
We're opening up with just
very
sniffing
intense.
sounds.
So we're starting today's session with us sniffing out the bandits. Yep, pretty normal stuff
Sniffing out
around
the
here.
bandits, for sure.
Can one of the bandits' names be Salvador? So we punish
Yeah.
Salvador for being a bad boy.
He is not
Because he
a
will
bad boy.
inevitably bark during the session.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
He just has other things to say.
Anyways, hello stream. Good evening. Or good
Happy
morning.
4th of July stream, America.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
Happy
really cheering for
Independence
America right
Day.
now, but capitalism, fireworks.
All that jazz.
Shame to be.
We're not for capitalism, by the way.
More-
She's
more
just saying things that have to do with America.
Eagle screech.
Rocket pop.
Vegal screech, you mean? Hey!
Oh, the true American with the Russian accent. Yeah.
Hey! What?
Vegan is America?
That took a turn very fast.
Vegal in America. Anyways, so would anybody be so kind as to give us a teeny tiny, itty bitty, little, small recap?
No.
We shopped.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all right, anyways, so
Some deals were made. Some favors are owed.
Got a fancy new hat.
We found more information on, but not much, on whatever the fuck is happening with this ledger and time being weird. We also found out that Scarlet has some kind of connections.
And a magic license, and is from Coinspire.
yeah.
Yes.
Scarlet is working on the deep web.
And Marzipan had a chance to unsettle more people.
Yeah.
Marzipan is very careful and very clean.
Very careful, very clean, very friendly.
And offering their
And knows
services
how to
everyone
read.
available.
And Savannah
definitely
has a
don't matter.
1,000 gold bounty.
Has been able to convince one member of the party that they can read.
I would say
Selena,
too.
2,000
Graven was
gold
there.
That's true. That's true. That is true. Graven, I don't think can read either, right?
Oh, most definitely not.
can
My
Graven
intelligence is lower
hell yeah.
than Marzipan.
Oh no! Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
Okay, you only need an intelligence of like 3 or 4 to approach literacy.
It's barely at that
Barely
level.
there.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the beauty of it.
Yowzers.
Can read and she can write. I just won't
It's
tell you what she can read and what she can
Yeah.
write.
Like all of you guys figured that out.
So we were,
Yes,
as
sir.
far as the recap goes, we were to check out Fort Hollow Ridge. There's a quote decent number unquote of bandits there.
Yes.
As we have been dispatched by the admin for the forest region, Ziesel Quast. Also, there's a weird place called the Fifth Base, where the gnome running the place will trade favors for magic items.
Yeah. He will indeed, and he did. And I'm now in debt.
So
Many
now a
favors
majority of our brand new group are all in debt to some strange gnome. That's cool.
Majority is a strong word. Only 3 of you.
To
Okay.
be fair,
That was almost majority.
it's better than having to fight people off for the bounty.
That is true. No, that is a good question. That is a question. Selena, for your hat of disguise, I'm assuming you're going to be using it, so what do you plan on disguising yourself as when you're in public? I know
probably
there was talk
dragonborn.
about a dragonborn, but
It
same
probably
color
would be a
scheme and
dragonborn.
everything, or
Great answer.
Yeah, probably.
You will be a short dragonborn
shorter.
because disguise self can only grow or shrink you by a foot.
Yeah. Shorter.
So you
Well,
could
you
be
say-
up to what, 5'2"?
Yeah, it would be like
On the
possible
lower end
ability.
of yeah,
Don't
lower
forget
end of
the
average.
heels.
Our excuse will be that they had development issues.
Stuck in the egg a little too long.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
Way too long.
It explains the gullibility too.
Oh no! Oh no! In the feral tendencies.
And he'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go stab that thing. I'm gonna beat it with a mace.
Smack it. Hit it very hard. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. There's a lot of shopping. A lot of shopping. And a lot of talking with Zazel. You guys did go to the public registry as well.
Yes.
You interacted with some very unusual documents. But yeah, I think when we ended, you guys were basically exiting Coinspire. So unless you guys decide to that wasn't what you guys were doing, we will start off there. Nobody else has any business in Coinspire, at least pre-bandits.
I don't think so.
Now I handed
How
out all my
long?
business cards, so whatever business comes to me is from there.
Bandits. The fucking Silver District at this point has a fucking business card. Or at least was offered one. I would
We know
not be
how
surprised if
far
rumors
Fort
start.
Hollow or Fort Fort Hollow Ridge is from Coinspire.
Would be, I would think approximately 3 to 4 hours walk to get there. At least to get to like the town of Hillmarch, and by extension Fort Hollow Ridge not being that far away from Hillmarch because it's the same, basically forest.
Understood.
So it's up to you guys if you guys want to go to Hillmarch first, provided it exists. Go to Hillmarch first and ask around about bandits, or just start combing the ridge for them. It is totally up to you guys. You guys have total freedom, options to do whatever you so desire. So
Do you
what's
know
going
how
through
far the
everybody's?
fort is from the rest of the ridge?
Hmm?
Do we know how far the fort is from Hillmarch?
Oh, but if I misspoke during the last session, there is no fort. It's forked, like a fork in the road.
Hollow Ridge.
Yeah.
Forked. Updated
Forked.
my notes.
Forked Hollow Ridge.
Lovely. Do we know how far the ridge is from Hillmarch?
Probably about 30 minutes to an hour max, probably.
Gotcha. I don't think any of us have any supplies that need offloading. Should we just head straight for the ridge, or should we try to secure some information and maybe a place to stay for the night by checking out Hillmarch first?
I feel like we should get some information first, or at least try to.
Certainly.
If
Should we
everyone
go in
else is
then?
okay with that. Might as well. Yeah.
To Hilmar.
Kane. Is your mechanical friend in shape?
She seems to be in working order, at least enough
Yeah.
to get us there and back. And
All
be
right,
fine.
then we should be able to, with Rowena riding on Kane's mechanical friend, we should be able to travel at a 30-foot pace.
Well, I don't have a map for Hill March. That is where you guys will be going.
You're
If we are
throwing.
taking a bit, I'm gonna be crafting up some more alchemist fire,
Nice.
if possible.
Marzipan very much asked for uppies from Graven. Yes.
Graven's not even gonna hesitate. He's just immediately just scoop.
Scoop.
I could get to sleep in another real bed tonight. On a bedroll in the forest.
Optimally, if we're able to get to the town, confirm that it has beds, deal with the bandits, and then come back to the town, then yes, a bed is all yours.
Or we kill the bandits and sleep in their beds.
We don't know if they have beds, and we're gonna try not to kill them.
Well, if they're bandits, maybe they've stolen beds.
Whoa.
It wouldn't be prudent, but
I also don't know. how
Nothing is
sanitary
impossible.
bandit beds would be. I'm fine with
Clean
grease and
bandits.
stain, but not those kinds of stains. So,
You come across the most immaculate bandit groom. Just perfect.
see now, if they were that immaculate, why wouldn't they just work? Clearly, they have skills. They have talent.
It's like a clan of it's like a bandit like clan of fucking Robin Hoods, you know?
If it's just easier
It's
to
a
rob
group
people,
of
then why would
individuals
you
trying
actually
to-
want to work?
They were like Robin Hood. Why are they fucking with a small settlement?
Why don't you
Oh,
ask
man.
them, since you want to be peaceful and negotiate?
That's not me. I wanted to bash their heads in and maybe get rid of
Oh,
them one way or
Who
another.
wanted to be peaceful and negotiate?
This is why
I did.
she's the head of the
Well.
operations. Yeah.
I don't know if you
This is-
kill him, it prevents a lot of problems in the future.
We could vote like a democracy.
What's
Uh-uh.
that?
It's where we have a majority of people and we all take a vote, and the people that has the biggest vote win the outcome.
Then,
Usually,
and then it's
Usually I just
promptly
did it on
ignored
my
by
own.
the people in charge, and they do what they want anyway.
It's getting too real,
All in
man.
favor from bashing the heads in, raise your hands.
2 hands up.
I
You
see
only
2
need
votes.
Okay.
Really? Oh my god.
Scarlet's just gonna look around and just like not say anything. Just arms crossed.
Belaroon would slowly raise her hand quietly.
No, no.
There's a 3rd vote.
Kane looks
Kane said
slightly
he would do it,
surprised
so
at Belaroon participating, but not as surprised at the answer.
Fucking A.
Right.
Well,
Again, we should probably at least see what's going on. A lot of things seem very suspicious here. Maybe the
Oh,
bandits
yeah.
have some
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
answers.
alrighty. So you guys start making your way to Hillmarch. Your proximity to the coin spire, the frequency of encounters with like wild animals and stuff aren't too common. A lot of guild patrols do kind of come through the lands, especially the closer you are to coin spire, and you're only going out like a few hours. Somebody give me a perception check, or anybody really, honestly.
Perception.
I'm very high, so I can definitely see.
I'm currently busy.
Natural
making-
20 on
Oh,
perception for somewhere around 20.
Yeah.
Let me check my sheet. Oh wait, sorry. Let me roll it in person. I mean, not in person. I'll roll it in Foundry.
I'll count it because I trust you. But yes, if you
I got a
please
21.
make sure to roll in Foundry. Neat. Regardless, we do have a nat 20 as well as a 21.
You're
And 17 and 16.
Focusing
That
on
is
making
good
fire.
enough.
Damn. Fucking
God
19
damn.
here too.
So the comment I was making previously about there being a normally when you're this close to Coinspire, guild patrols, which are technically keepers, not guild people, but I classify them as guild patrols because they are hired by the guild. Guild patrols throughout this region, this close to Coinspire, even if it is a few hours out, is normally a pretty dense amount. You're not going too long without seeing a patrol of some kind. But the closer you get to where you understand to be Hillmarch, you notice that the patrols are strangely empty. You don't really see a whole lot of people, like in keeper attire or in guild attire, walking around making rounds. And it's happened kind of sharply, almost as if someone was given instructions to not patrol in this area. But that is what your perception checks give you. And this is in the region, just in that forest region around approaching Fort Taller Ridge and Hillmarch. So this entire section in guild territory is strangely devoid of patrols. So that is what you guys have there. That is what your perception gives you. But you guys do make it to Hillmarch. It does exist. Oh shit.
Sorry, I just had to share that first part for everybody.
Oh, ew. Brother, ew.
Pinky.
Hey, it doesn't show that description in D&D Beyond, so like, ugh.
Ooh.
Anyway, we made it. Can I roll for fire bottles?
Sure. Give me a D. We'll say D3.
D3.
I think we did a D3 last time. So
Yeah. Yeah.
3 more.
Same as last time.
Yeah.
Loaded dice.
I don't go for much in Coinspire, at least where you sold it last time. But who
Yeah.
knows?
Well, what? I'm more interested in their current uses if we are going to see bandits. So
In a forest.
yes.
But yeah, Hillmarch. First thing you notice: 1, it's real. It exists. There's people walking around. There's buildings. What you don't notice are any sort of guild identification. No wagons, no nothing. These people seem to be moving about their day as if there's nothing really going wrong. But outside of a weird, despite being in guild territory, a weird, like, lack of guild anything, is... Yeah, it's just a normal little village. Normal sleepy little village. I say sleepy, but it's an agricultural village. It's quite busy. But yeah, congratulations, you are at Hillmarch.
So there's no guild indication, but is there any kind of like large central building that looks important where we might be able to
A large
find
central building looks to be, yeah, I would say there's like a town hall there. It's big enough to have a town hall.
Yeah, we'll head that away.
Okie dokie. You guys show up. A lot of people kind of, they look at you because you guys are, one, let's be honest, a bit of an unusual grouping of individuals.
Yeah, we range from 3 feet to 8 feet, with the bigger ones having lots of horns and chains. So
Yep.
I'm not
We are
menacing
extremely
looking. I don't know what
stand
you're
out.
talking about.
yeah, I think our largest person is covered in horns and chains, and our second largest person wears a mask and conceals almost every inch of their body. So our big ones are worrisome.
But you guys get like looks because you guys are a bit of an unusual group, but nothing where they're like confused at seeing you. They're just
Hands
not
waving.
watching you guys, but just seeing you guys being like, oh, what the fuck? But nobody tries to stop you or anything. No town guard or anything either. Again, a lack of anything guild associated. But but yeah, you guys make it to town hall. It's a modest, large building. It's large for a village standard, but not for a town or a city. If you recall before, the census indicated that there were 92 people at this village, so it's not a huge place. But I take it you guys are going inside, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Is everybody going inside, or is anybody staying out?
Oh, I'm going inside.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Scarlet's going inside.
Yeah, might as well go inside.
I'll go in.
Six,
I'll,
six, six,
I'll,
six,
I'll
six,
lead the
six,
charge
okay.
for you guys.
Ducking into the ducking in through the doorway.
Crunching my way through.
Excuse me.
What was the name of this place again? Hill what?
Hill March.
Hill March. That's what it was. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pain and Cupcake will stay outside. Just kind of stay near the door.
Cool.
There,
So you guys head
Clerk or a
in.
queue?
Nope. It is basically one giant room.
Cool.
Oh.
There is a desk kind of behind like the podium, and there's a dude just hanging out there. I say hanging out, but like doing basic how to describe basically town hall shenanigans. Not
Town
necessarily
hall
a
work.
clerk. Yeah, not necessarily like a clerk or anything, but just a guy that works there, one person.
Sure.
He does see you guys walk in compared to like your usual interactions with the guild where they're more focused on their paperwork than they are anything else. Guy looks at you guys come in, sees Graven, and he goes, "Well, you're large. Hello, anything I can do for you? Welcome to Hillmarch, by the way."
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. We're well, I'm Rowena McAllister. I'm the captain of this small company. And we're here about your bandit problem.
Bandit problem.
Where are the bad people?
Oh. Yeah, I heard something that was... I wouldn't call it a problem. They sort of have been leaving us alone recently. So I started to kind of write it off. Yeah, we used to have a bit of a bandit presence here. That's why you're out here?
Is there another reason why we should be?
That's why how do you know? And that's why I'm confused. There shouldn't be any reason that adventuring-looking individuals like yourself would need to come out here. Who sent you?
We're on contract.
With who?
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder who promised me money.
Yeah.
Wait, let me boost you. Have bardic inspiration.
Lovely.
guys
I'll
got
hold
it.
on to that bardic.
With a 19, he seems legitimately confused.
Gotcha. There was this tiny voice in the back of Rowena's head that's like, the entire town has been taken over and replaced by bandits.
Oh my god!
There's only
No, he
90
just goes-
bandits. The whole town is bandits.
It's oops,
Um,
all
Alright,
bandits.
that's it. I guess
Okay.
we're
No,
wiping out everyone.
If my gut feels right about this guy's vibes, then I'll just provide him information. I'll explain
Yeah.
everything about who sent us, where we heard they would be, and why.
Guild. They're pretty far away. I haven't interacted with them very much. None of us have.
Might be a concern of public safety more so than
Well,
specifically
no, I
looking out
mean,
for you.
we're like on the border of guild territory. We're closer to the barrier forest than we are anything else. Seems a little weird that the guild would send people to us with some bandits.
Didn't say.
These
The
peaceful negotiations.
It just seems strange. But I mean, if you're here for them, I suppose that's fine. But I mean, to come all the way out here is all right. What can I do for you for that?
well, you said that they'd
not much I can
been.
provide for you.
You said that they'd been slowing down their trouble with you recently.
Yeah,
When did they
just
first
about-
arrive?
Well, the little group that's been here has been around for probably about a year or so.
Do you know
When
their
they
numbers?
typically go for, not really. I mean, maybe 5 or 6. It's very
Arms and
small
armor?
group. Bandit stuff.
Haphazard,
Scimitars,
former
haphazard.
uniform. Understood.
Yeah. They normally go after. They did normally go after produce. Very strange, more for food than money. We don't really have much in the way of money, so they go for the things that they can use to keep themselves sustained. I'm assuming they're robbing kin and guild, but
Right.
they only
Certainly
take.
not going to find much in the way of treasure and worldly possessions through the barrier forest.
No,
So-
no. Especially, they don't
Hey.
try to go step foot in there, and we know what happens if you do.
You
Out
get
of
dope ass
curiosity, what
magic
happens
powers.
if you do?
The forest will either disappear you or spit you back out if you're not
Oh.
welcome.
Okay.
You'd be alright in there, Marzipan. It's all fang and claw stuff. Nature, life cycles, things like that.
Trinkets. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay, so 5 or 6 bandits stealing
Yeah.
produce and living supplies over
Yeah.
treasure themselves, and they slowed down recently.
Yeah, within the last couple weeks.
Anything else change in the last couple of weeks?
No, not really. We're barely associated with the guild, and we're barely associated with the kin. So, no, Nothing's changed, really. I mean, it's a little unusual that the bandits. We figured they just fucked off to go bother someone else. But otherwise, nothing's really changed. It's been same old here at Hillmarch. We try to keep to
Understood.
ourselves and provide goods and services to those who are here and those who pass through. Doesn't happen very often. In fact, you all have been the first ones in, well, actually, a couple weeks.
Interesting. Dungeon Master, can you remind me? We saw documentation that described destruction of this place that it marked for the future.
Yes.
Understood.
About roughly 3 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything? Do you have any operations planned for soon that maybe they've, withdrawn to prepare to interfere with? Are there any new shipments coming in or new constructions or anything that you've been working on?
Not really. I mean, like I said, we no, not really. We no, we don't try to expand very much. There hasn't been a need. Maybe a new farm. That's about it.
Understood. I think just one last question, at least for me. Is there a tavern or an inn that would house, or a common house, anything along those lines that would house my company?
We have a small little inn, only a couple rooms though. It's mostly for individuals like yourself.
Understood.
And he looks at the group. I don't know if there's enough rooms for everyone to have their own though.
Some of us are comfortable going
Oh,
to
we're
these...
really good friends. We can all sleep together.
All
That's
good friends.
perfect. Yeah, he walks out the he walks out the town hall and just points a little down the dirt road that is the road in the village to a slightly larger building amongst all like the little village homes. No sign or anything, and he just goes, "Yeah, that's the tavern. No name or anything. We rarely get adventurers enough as it is. Plus, everybody goes there just for drinks. And that's about it. So, if you need a place to stay, that would be the place. Otherwise, I can keep the town hall unlocked at nights, and you can sleep here."
Understood. We'll see what we can do as far as inquiries at the place. But if you're not concerned, we'd certainly welcome extra space here, especially if there's anything in the way of information that could pay off and help us with helping you. But for
He
now,
looks at your group, and goes, "If you all were here to cause trouble, I think you would have done so already."
it's a fair assessment.
Hide away the alchemist fire. No.
I think you would have done so already. Especially that little pyromaniac in the background.
Anyone else have any burning questions?
I was gonna shake their head. No, I do not.
Do you have any plans for your aftercare
God damn
in
it.
case you were to die?
No, I haven't quite thought about it.
Oh, well,
no.
that's
Did you-
fantastic. So here, you can take one of my business
Did you
cards,
hop
and she's
off
like
of
leaning over from
Graven's
Graven?
shoulders?
No.
Or was he
No,
having
no,
to
no, no,
Raven's
she's-
shoulder.
She's
Did
still
he
on
have to
Graven.
duck like super fucking far to get to the door with you because of that?
100% had to. He
She's like,
takes the card
leaning
and he
over.
goes, "This is. I can't read this.
That's okay.
No offense. Do you have one in common?"
She blinks. That you
It's that
can't see
fucking-
also,
it's
by
that-
the way.
It's that fucking gif.
But you also cannot see the blinking because here.
Take care. Okay. I'll hold on to it, I suppose. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Just mumbling. How the fuck do I read this? Anyways,
Okay,
if there's
I have
anything
my
you
question.
need- I have done my soliciting. And he goes, if there's anything you need, I'll be here. Otherwise, if I'm not, just ask for Edwin. They'll find me.
It was nice knowing
Understood.
you, Edwin.
Thank you very much for your.
Just waves, confused. So yeah.
Speaking
you
of
guys doing
stealing
next?
produce, I'm kind of hungry now.
The tavern should have what you need. But, the butcher might have what you need. And it looks to you, Graven.
Very well.
Food.
Okay.
But yeah, yay, info.
So we
Way.
collect a little bit of info. Do we want to start looking for these possible bandits, even though they seem to have begged off, or are we
Also-
collecting more info around town?
I
We might
will
formulate a plan while we
mention something in case you guys weren't tracking. What Edwin said about the location of Hillmarch does not add up at fucking all.
So they're we're nowhere near the barrier forest.
There is an entire country between you two. Between
Yeah.
the guild territory and kin territory is keeper's territory.
Me
If
opening up my
we-
fucking map real quick.
Yeah, I was like, if I just, damn. Oh,
Huh. You know?
I imagine his confusion. You guys say, we're from the guild. The guild sent us. Huh? Anyways, just in case you guys did know that, I just wanted you guys to know.
Very curious.
Anybody else getting a headache due to everything?
Not there yet.
Yes, obviously, because I can read a map very well, so my head hurts just as much.
See those
It's like-
pictures of trees in the top right corner?
That's 20 words.
You guys have a map?
Oh,
Yep. Look at those trees.
yeah, some of us aren't criminals against the law.
Oh my god.
oh my god.
We can say that a bit quieter.
Jesus. Yeah.
We were outside the building, right?
Criminals?
Yeah, you're outside the building, in town, in the public.
Listen, I can't.
No,
I didn't ask to
criminals
be
here.
a criminal in
Uh-huh.
the town here.
We're not criminals.
I didn't ask to be a criminal. I kind of just, came here somehow.
okay, we can move the subject. We can move on.
You're very
I just said
jumpy.
we're
is
not
that right?
criminals.
We can change the subject.
Hey, you seem very suspicious. You keep trying to avoid the subject of criminals.
Yeah, if anything, you're the one that's weird.
Damn dude.
Iron Home, I know where it
you poor
is.
bastard.
There's
know
no
where
Alright,
it is
nothing
right
to
now.
hide.
thing. I don't know what you're talking
Giant
about.
Go back.
axe.
You probably wouldn't. You'd have to find a way to intercept Iron Helm. Ain't no way you making it to it on foot.
There's no
The
bounties or anything
attempt
here.
sounds better than this right now.
Yeah. You'd have to go intercept it at Emberthal, which is its next location.
Fuck.
So
Yep,
it's
it
entirely
leads-
possible the information that we received is about an entirely separate group of bandits somewhere else in the world.
Like, yeah, it's
What?
looking that way.
Oh.
Or
We
it's
don't
looking like a lot
know-
of people don't know how to read a fucking map around here.
I
Pointedly
don't,
doesn't look at the party members.
I don't think it's
Tarzan
that simple.
swinging her legs.
It's not just a question of reading a map to know if you're close to the forest.
just be that
You'd
simple, please?
notice.
Be that simple, please.
This place could have moved, perhaps? Is there any way?
Well, Selena came
So-
out of nowhere, right? Why can't maybe a random place also just up and disappear and then reappear somewhere else?
Magic.
And
could be
then
crawling
also have records of being destroyed in the future in a place that's already been posted to public archives.
Isn't that the
Did-
weird thing about magic, right?
Is that the weird thing about magic?
I think so. I think magic's got a lot of weird properties.
I
Not
think
me
so
getting
too.
here somehow, or
Right. Well, if something big magical had happened, it'd be crawling with keepers.
Mark could
If they
knew about it.
With keepers.
That big a
Reapers?
magic,
Keepers.
they'd know about it.
How do you know?
Because they know about damn near every magic that happens.
Hmm.
At least
you knew when I
the
got here?
bigger ones.
That reminds me, I need to actually make a Google Doc about you guys. I mean, what?
What?
you
Oh.
knew when I got here then, since you know about magic happening?
I don't.
Technically
I'm not-
speaking,
I'm Iron
you guys.
Huh?
He's saying
Yeah.
he knew that
Henry-
he's confident in the wariness and perceptive capabilities of the church. I don't know that we're gonna get much more information out of these folk unless we find some Can I just like recap the basic information that I have been given to some other town person and see if they also think that that sounds right and normal?
Sure, they look at you confused because you're basically telling them a bunch of obvious information.
Right, I'm just making sure
They
I've got
don't.
all my
They,
facts straight here.
yep, nope. They fully look at you, go, yes, that is exactly where we are. Yup. Uh huh. Yeah. No, there's not a whole lot of bandits. Uh huh. Yep.
Understood.
You'll get a couple of them. Be like, oh, man, you are new here, huh?
Yes, I arrived in town about 20 minutes ago to help.
You know these bandits?
Oh, asking a villager.
Yeah. Just like
Just
completely
looking at you,
deadpan,
just-
like, what's his name?
I
Is he a
don't
nice guy?
know their name. is it this man? It's just a shitty drawing.
Just,
Have you seen this man?
just grabs a random other person. Is it this guy?
Is it
Does he look like
him?
this?
No, it's not. I
he
don't
taller?
know them by name.
Does anyone know them?
Or we can
Really,
find them?
someone
No,
here might
no
know them.
one. Fort Hollow Ridge. That's supposed to be where they are.
No one has gone.
But
over
I don't
there to
know.
see
They
them?
haven't been here recently, so maybe they left.
So,
Well, guys, maybe they.
to be clear about the information that we're receiving,
Yeah.
we know that the bandits are near Fort Hollow Ridge. We were told that in the other place, in Coinspire.
Yeah.
And so, but also, these people know about Fort Hollow Ridge being close
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And you also know for sure that it took you between 3 to 4 hours to get here on foot.
Understood.
And we didn't notice any weird shit happening along the way, just in case.
Here.
Okay.
You guys even made a perception check.
And one
Okay,
of them
so
was
why don't we
really
just
good.
tell the person inside the guild building about the weird paper we found about? Is it this place that's getting destroyed? I don't know. Some place getting destroyed.
This is Hillmarch that is supposedly desecrated in 3 weeks.
Okay, so why don't
You're
we
a
just
person
show
in
them
the
that?
background. What?
Hi. Well, since this place is about to be desecrated in 3 weeks, I can offer you aftercare services.
Why? Why? We're so far away. Why would the guild give a fuck about us?
I don't know. What are you guys hiding?
What?
I don't know. It seems highly suspicious. Everyone knows where the bandits are, but nobody has gone to go confront them. It's a little.
Most people can't
We're
fight
common
bandits.
folk.
Not a single person was curious.
We've had some idiots go to try to take a peek at them, but then they get scared and they come back.
Well, where are those idiots?
Yes, they had to have seen something.
Right in front.
Mostly the children.
Why are you leaving your kids unattended? You're all horrible parents.
It's
These
not
common
that
folk,
scary
am
out
I
here.
right?
Yeah, but bandits are supposedly evil. Like, what if they just snatched up one of the kids?
You could have been ransoming your
haven't.
kids back to you.
But they could have. And then you're down a kid.
But they didn't.
I don't think this is very sound logic.
You people are very haphazard.
Yep.
How are you all alive?
Instinct. Our kids
in
didn't
3
get
weeks
captured
they won't
by
be.
bandits. What the fuck? Is that a threat?
All
Your
right, where are
instincts
these
sound very
children?
wrong.
Well, based
I'm
on
gonna
this
make
paper
them take us
document,
back over
apparently
there.
they're just gonna displace or something.
Absolutely fucking chaos agents. So many of you.
Your instincts are very wrong.
Kept us alive. Go.
I don't know how.
I don't know. The kids probably doing whatever, hiding. I don't know. Doing kid things. We're too busy working. They might be helping in the fields. Unless they snuck up.
Helping in the fields. My brother.
Okay, so we're
Yeah,
gonna
the
go
farms.
and
My
into the
brethren.
fields.
Brother. Brother. That one disoriented villager upon hearing just you guys talking out in public. Yeah, this place is fucked, huh? What? What? What the fuck do you mean?
Please excuse us while we go and get more information, and then we deal with some bandits, and then ask further questions, like why no one seems to care about the fact that there's bandits that could be here robbing them right at this very moment.
Sure, and while you're at it, if you can find the bandits, you can take care of them, and or maybe talk with the guild and hope and ask them to not destroy us.
Enjoy your eradication.
Okay, but do we have any proof it's actually the bandits that just eradicate them, or like, I don't know.
According to the document, it is guild issued. It is a
Oh.
guild run demolition of the town.
I would start packing up your things.
But I say, it's also not a declaration of we're going to kill you all. It's a documentation of we're going to destroy your homes and you will be relocated at best.
She obviously
Or-
knows that because she read the document.
Definitely,
And that's
definitely read the
exactly how
document.
she's explaining it to these people.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have, in that case, totally. I thought this was a weird future document that was recording the destruction of the
No,
town.
it
This is
still
just a
is.
record for a planned demolition.
No,
No.
not planned.
It's
The document
it's a
states
future-
that the demolition was
It's
was
already been
completed.
done in the document. It states it as if it's been done. It happened.
That's the problem. Is
It happened,
that
but in 3
the-
weeks.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guild. Yeah, exactly. The guild documentation currently states that Hill March, the town, was demolished as ordered by the guild. This is technically, according to the document, has already happened 3 weeks in the future.
Understood.
In the future. Love timey-wimey shenanigans.
That's why I'm saying we just show them the funny little paper that says all the things and see if they know anything about it.
You guys make a
Or
copy
cause
of the
hysteria,
document?
one of the two.
Did you guys make a copy of those documents?
I think I did.
We made copies of the ones in the record place, and I believe we made copies of the other one too, because we were gonna have.
Did you
them
guys
back.
make a gotcha. Well, I've made it so you guys, if you want to
Granted, It's not like
start causing
Easy
panic in Hill
copy
March.
machine. It's recorded in my handwriting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's real
So-
convincing. Doesn't
was
have a seal on
personal
it or
notes.
anything.
It wasn't an official copy of anything.
Yeah, it wasn't photocopied. It's
And
not.
she
no,
obviously knows that
very
because
much,
she knows
yeah,
the difference.
very much knows this. Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Also, very notarized.
menace.
Yeah. Very aware, fully convinced.
Very aware.
This is the same exact
I
document.
love it. This fucking party is phenomenal.
Yep, my reactions have been in the side chat the entire time.
Hey, look. CK and I have less than 10 intelligence.
Lawful tired. A combined might of less than 10 intelligence.
Oh God, yeah.
No, I don't think combined their intelligence is less
No,
than 10.
combined we can somewhat have a brain cell.
Oh my God,
Somewhat.
they're-
Is that why you
They
two
are-
are like
they are
paired together,
scarily-
one on the other's shoulder? You can just share the brains.
Pinky
We're
and
hoping that maybe an idea will come in.
Well, currently the
guys,
idea is
with
get
your
some
intelligence
food,
combined,
find these bandits. So let's get the big guy some food so he
shockingly-
doesn't pick up a cow and start eating it.
Oh, yeah, he's hungry. Well, now that's rude.
Hungry.
You don't know if that's what he eats. Maybe he's a vegetarian. Or a
Okay, so
vegan.
let's
Be
grab
a
a tree and
vegetarian.
start nomming on it, I guess.
No, yeah, cow sounds good.
Yeah, meat. Fucking love it. Yeah, you
Looks
got
at all the muscles. Definitely looks like a protein guy.
protein.
Oh, yeah, I did measure each one of those muscles. We gotta keep it up.
Of course you did. Of course. You're really letting yourself go, Graven.
Raven, what's your ridiculous strength at?
The most dejected look down. Oh, my strength is most definitely a 17.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man is fucking ripped. Being
wow.
told you need to lift more.
He's only a
Aw.
little stronger than me.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe he's not doing his usual, like, workout routine. So, like, because he's been with
Arthur?
us. I don't know what his life was before us was.
Very active, very physical.
See?
Looks at all of the chains and shit.
Do you
I'm assuming not the best.
That's a very rude assumption. You know what they say about assumptions, right?
I don't know. Can you spell it out for me?
do you like cake?
I like cupcake.
Scarlet jumps at the hearing cake. Cake? Who said cake?
In a-
Oh my god. They speak.
They say words. How does the mouth? How does the?
I think
How
we
does the
found their
mask make
kryptonite.
How
noise?
does the mask
If there's
make
a
noise?
if there's a bakery, we can probably
There's
go
no
get
mouth.
the cake.
Oh my god. Mars
Where's
been over
the
here speaking in
talking
tongues.
Spelling assumption.
Nobody in the party can speak abyssal.
Can anyone in the party even speak Draconic?
Type it in chat and I'll tell you if I can.
No, I
No,
speak
you were the only
giant
ones.
Gnomish goblin. Why do I speak Gnomish and goblin?
You
Oh my
speak
God,
Gnomish?
I'll
I
speak
speak
Goblin.
Gnomish too. Now we can talk to each other in a different secret code.
The
Might be a
urge
good thing
to
and a bad thing.
Together.
God. All right. So, tavern and or the butcher. Is everybody going to the tavern? Is everybody going to the butcher? Is everybody saying fuck this? We're going to Fort Collar Ridge. What's going on?
The big guy foods. Let's hit the butcher first.
Butcher, what's going on?
If there's a bakery nearby,
Alrighty.
I get cake.
There unfortunately is no bakery.
No.
I'm raising hell to the entire town. For no
The
bakery.
town's going
They
under
deserve their,
in
they
less
deserve
than
their
3
demolition
weeks.
now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Town is
they deserve the
demolished.
demolition now.
Demolition's coming
He
our way
turns
right now.
and starts leaving. He'll make a long walk back to Ironhome. No,
Kane makes a concerted effort to walk instead of fly.
He's
Yep.
that tired.
I'm fucking done. I can't even bother to fly.
the wings are just like, you know, like
Dejected.
the,
They're just
the sad
dragging
like
behind
dog
you.
ears. They're just
Yeah,
wings that are
just
sad.
droop.
Yeah.
I was not expecting of everything for you to be passionate about it would be kick.
The more you know.
I love
You
this
know inside
bonding
the
time
town.
with each other.
But yeah, you guys find the butcher's not huge. It's
Bonding time
less a
being
butcher and more just
everybody.
the hunter's like cabin effectively. He just happens to also sell meat. Sees sees Graven come in and he goes, I got a whole boar.
Ooh.
That good enough for you, big guy?
Somebody pay the nice man.
Somebody
Do you have
pay.
anyone? Do you have anyone that can make a cake?
I know how to make a cake. I just need the ingredients.
Graven, you did take those
Pay
the coin, right?
I have the
You
ingredients.
did get your gold.
Yeah. Somewhere.
Oh,
Gave it to me, remember?
Mars,
She digs out of her hair. Here you go.
Oh, see, there it is. I knew it was somewhere.
Yeah, I found it. But yeah, it'll be just be a gold,
Yeah.
just one piece.
Hair of holding.
One Piece.
One piece.
One piece.
You found it.
Found it.
It
We
didn't-
found
it didn't
it.
take-
It was in
didn't take
Marzipan's
1,000
hair the
episodes.
whole time.
It didn't take 1,000 episodes to get there. It took 3 sessions.
so fucking hard for them to find though. Marzipan had it the whole time.
3 sessions. The hair of holding.
You think Marzipan's
Here.
hair, like, they lose their own things in their own hair?
I think
Oh, yeah, for
Marzipan's
sure.
hair is somehow connected to the dimension Felios builds out of pillows.
Oh no, it's attached to the depot.
Ah, no.
Yeah, he just goes out. He's like, here, just drags out this whole fucking big ass boar and just hands it over to you, Graven.
He just picks it up like it's nothing.
Yep, and he's like, yep, I'd cut it up, but I feel like you don't care about that.
Nope. I got him.
Feel like- I don't care about it. Alright, what about you guys? You guys need anything? I can sell you a whole animal, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to finish it all. Unless you
Scarlet
don't
just
mind
turn around,
to
just
get there.
walk out.
Marzipan, you said you can cook.
I can bake.
Ah,
Do you
All
have
of a
cake
sudden,
ingredients?
Scarlet is interested again.
I don't have cake ingredients. You might be able to talk with the other farmers. Well, no, we don't really grow wheat out here.
Alright. They're getting obliterated now.
Wait, hold on, hold the fuck on.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I mean, how about some
Start
steaks?
mumbling
maybe?
that as you're leaving. Fucking burn this place to the ground.
Alright, that's it. We're bumping it up
Okay.
30 ways.
Note to self: don't give Scarlet Alchemist fire either.
Any good steaks?
Keep a cake on hand to
Yeah.
calm down,
Side
Scarlet.
note: always keep cake on hand. Good for brides.
The list of do
there
not
any-
touch is growing.
Yeah.
Any good steaks or anything? Maybe.
Got deer. Make a nice venison.
How much is some of that?
Sure. If you just want like just a bit, probably do like a couple silver. I can break a gold if that's all you guys carry. Looking at you guys, just like, yeah, that's all you guys carry, isn't it?
I'm just gonna slide a gold piece on the counter.
Is it a maw gold or is it a regular gold?
This one's gonna be. You know what? It'll be the in between maw and not maw gold.
Oh god, new
It'll
gold.
be the previous world gold.
Oh wait, so okay, hold on.
Gold.
So
No.
hold on. So it's old gold, not new gold. It's old gold.
it's new old gold.
So
It's not from
okay,
this world.
old
It's from
gold.
previous world, but not the
Yeah,
maw.
yeah,
New
so
Mongols.
it's the Maw's version of new gold.
Yeah.
Poor half the party in here, no fucking clue.
I
Yeah,
honestly
you
have
take
no
out.
clue where she got that from.
Oh yeah.
But she's a weird collector of things.
Yeah. Looks at it and he goes, "What the fuck is this?
Gold?
Is this? Oh no, yeah, it looks like gold. Fuck it. I ain't in the guild or whatever the fuck other fucking faction claims that they are around here. Yeah. And he puts the new gold away, and hands you 8 silver in change.
Do you just want to keep the silver?
Sure.
I find most places I end up going only accept gold.
Alright, I ain't gonna question it.
It's like an investment, right?
You plan on coming back? Not used to adventurers coming back. Not because they died, but because it's Hillmarch.
Well, I mean, we'll be here for you'll be here for 3 weeks. From there on out, I don't know.
No, let's go.
What are you talking about?
It's best not to think about.
I'm kind of
Above
concerned,
board,
but
how is this
I'll
poor
keep
thing
it.
kept a secret ever?
I can take her seriously.
oh man. Yeah, he just tries to shake off the thought of encroaching doom upon his village.
Thank you for the steaks, though.
You're welcome. Anybody else purchasing anything from the quote-unquote butcher? Anybody want
No.
anything?
Have rations that'll last like 30 years. That's fine.
Sick.
The
I have a
bricks.
shit ton of rations, so I have a lot of rations.
Everybody over here just happy with MREs, basically.
It's
Are they
what
the
he
good
hears.
ones though?
No, they're all the fucking vegetarian menu.
No.
Let's say-
Ew.
Iron homes are awful. There's no taste. It's just nutrient brick.
Hell yeah. It gets you the nutrition you need.
Does anyone know how
It's like
to
a
cook
Maybe
steak?
not the
nutrient brick
nutrition
and
you
nutrient paste.
Give it a try.
I mean, it's the best we got. I'm used to weird food. It's not regular steak whenever I'm where I was from. It's
Would you even know what
It's like
strange food
hardcore
is?
meat
Or
Yeah,
would,
everything
would,
not
this,
in the
hardcore
would this
mob.
be
meat
like
and, like, some
Evangeline, where
mushroom
this is
bread.
weird?
Somehow they made butter without having any of the things to make butter.
Mushroom butter. That's a thing in real life.
And then they got real butter, and it was like a culture shock.
Are we headed out of town with this raw meat to cook on our way to
This
find
whole
bandits?
boar.
Or
Whole fucking boar.
where are we going next, people?
Raven literally looking like a hunter coming back from the hunt now. Fucking boar slung over his shoulder.
I mean, I could just eat it raw, but
Okay, so you
Sounds
have a
good.
snack for the road. Are you eating yours raw too, big guy?
I don't know. Oh, look at
I
that.
feel like it would
Yeah, it
disturb
is.
people.
Do you normally eat your food raw?
Depends on how hungry I am.
Okay, so you'll be able to. Got it. Should we get on the road then?
Continues to gnaw
Well,
on the
these two
fucking leg he
snack-
ripped off of the hog.
No.
And then just
Bro's doing
intermittent.
this like a fucking monster hunter.
Well, he spits out the fur.
Hate the little bones.
I mean, I feel like it would probably be best for us to stop and cook it, but I don't know.
Hate the little-
Stops.
Only in
Looks at
only in
Rona.
D&D can you have a party that discusses whether or not to eat an entire animal raw or cooked.
Kane looks at Rona
Should we
and is
just-
just done. He's like, you just, I'm that quiet.
You guys are gonna stop and just out of town and start eating, or do you want to go by the tavern and see if they got anything to cook that with, or are you just going straight for Bandit Land?
I would prefer we cook the meat.
I say you guys have the means to make a campfire if you want. If you don't want to cook that stuff in town, I would advise against setting up a campfire in the middle of town for sure.
You know, crazy enough, might not be a great idea.
I just wanted to put it out there, just in case that was going through somebody's head. But yeah, you guys have plenty of choices.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot of thoughts going on in a couple heads here, so I guess,
I think we're just going.
yeah.
Just going? Just going for Bandit Land?
I think it's time.
It takes about, I'd say, so you guys start heading out of town.
Prestidigitation.
There's that. Oh yeah, I was gonna say earlier. So, the joke that I was making is also only half a joke. Technically speaking, I do now have a sub tab in my DM documents. Because technically speaking, those of you with licenses, you guys are still in monitored land, which means every single spell you cast is logged.
Yes.
Imagine
Well,
being a
so-
sucker and submitting to the system.
So let me
It's a
confirm.
license.
Kane has a license, Scarlet has a license, and Rowena has a license. Nobody else does, correct?
What is a license?
That makes sense.
License to kill.
Nope.
That also makes sense.
If Kane has a license, it's a very basic license.
Yeah, just a class 1.
License to krill.
A license to handle dead bodies. Actually, they didn't actually need to give me that license.
Cast identify, and identify again.
And then there was a couple uses of the what is it? Alarm.
Yep. 2 uses of alarm. Those are the big ones, at least right now. Rowena have spell signature. And detect magic was from one of you guys, correct?
Yes, I think I just swapped out spell signature for detect magic, or someone else might have done a detect magic.
I think somebody casted detect magic.
It was detect magic when the walker got to see what kind of magic it was.
Well, was that Marzipan?
No, she just used an arcana roll.
Gotcha. So that was probably Scarlet then, detect magic. Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I don't remember.
It's not super important, but I do want to start getting to the habit of recording everybody's spells, because that is technically a quote-unquote mechanic in the campaign.
I believe Rowena's been using Druidcraft, I think, to predict the weather.
Yeah.
Yes, a couple
2
times.
uses of Druidcraft. This is super fun.
I'm not too concerned. The
Oh yeah, no.
keeping an eye on my spells are not looking too closely.
Don't worry. If you guys do something, that's outside of the bounds of your license, I'll know.
Oh.
Anyways.
That wasn't ominous.
No.
You'll know.
You'll know.
You'll know.
Yeah, you will. Okay. So you guys are making your way into Bandit Land, walking fast, faces past, and you're bandit bound. And you come across a small little section of the woods where you see a very small group of individuals all huddled around not huddled around, but like basically dousing out a campfire, and looks like they're getting ready to leave. These individuals, they look shady. They look almost bandit-esque.
Perfect.
Trying to
Um,
make us profile people.
God
You
damn
know
it.
what?
Let's see if we can borrow their fire.
Yeah. There's some dudes. They could be bandits. They look kind of like bandits if you're going to profile them. But if you're not going to profile them, they're just some guys in the woods. They just look like they're getting ready to pack up camp and dip.
You wanna go make contact?
First, Miss Belleroon, take someone and circle around the far side.
You guys trying to circle around them sneakily, or you just?
I'm trying to
around?
get Belleroon and whoever she wants to bring with her to sneak around to the far side, yes.
And I will need stealth checks from those individuals doing that.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna go around.
And you're gonna go around sneakily.
Hold on. Before I say anything,
Sorry, I got sidetracked. Cat was being special. What's happening?
Rowena was saying a recommendation is for you to basically sneakily start hooking around these individuals, starting.
Oh,
Too
yeah,
bad,
no,
was it
Bella
south?
had already been gone. Bye.
Oh my god! Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
I did also ask you to take someone with you.
Should think I might be.
I didn't hear that part. We have no self-preservation out here. Where the fuck is my thing? Hold on. There we go.
oh, that's crazy.
Oh no!
You're not coming with me.
It bounced off the wall, dude.
Fucking Scarlet, I'd say just because it's funny, you're you're going around the right side of the map, correct? Or are you
Yeah.
looking also around the left side? So you're
I'm going around
going.
the right side.
Gotcha. It's probably about right here. No, I'll be generous. Right about here. The stereotypical walking through the forest and you step on a thick
A fucking
branch
twig, dude.
and it
Of
just snap. Bellerin, you are free to along the let me pull up the measuring tool. Along this basically section of forest, you're able to move freely. So get into position where you were wanting to stay. Before we resolve Scarlet being immediately spotted.
The moment I step on the twig, I'm just gonna fucking
She'll
fall on
hear
my
the twig snap and immediately look at Scarlet and glare at her.
Oh no.
Scarlet's not gonna pay attention. Scarlet's too busy disappointed in themselves.
Oh no, not the Bard Rogue's first stealth roll. Yeah, so
It's better.
almost like NPCs. Fucking twig snaps and a bandit, this northern bandit right here just goes, "Who's there?"
Do they see me or do they
Just
only
a couple
hear
of
me?
travelers.
Come on out into the light.
Absolutely. I quickly leave my my sword staff behind. I'll hand it to whoever's standing next to me. Marzipan. I'll
On top of the
handle my
giant guy.
sword
Sorry,
staff.
I'm actually on top of Graven, so.
Gotcha.
fucking
Then I'll
damn
hand it
it.
to Graven. And just procure my my big oaken staff, and I'll march through. Hi there.
Who the fuck are you? Nobody should be out here.
Oh, I'm Rowena from the Alistair clan. I heard that there might be some folk in need of my services out this way. I'm a healer.
Nobody should be out. Well, ain't nobody injured out here, so go on home. Get out
No?
of here. Shoo.
You're all armed, or have you not encountered any scuffle?
Here? No. No, we're fine. No. We're fine, but I know it ain't just you.
Well,
There's
certainly.
another twig snap.
Absolutely.
Where's the other one?
Keeping a respectable distance in case the 3 armed fellows decide to do anything hasty to a strange traveler going through the area.
What are you implying?
So,
That these forests are unsafe, and so I brought protection, and I assume that you all have as well.
Sure. We're just getting ready to head on out. How about you do the same? Go back exactly where you came from. Go back to your little village. And don't worry about what's going on out here. How about that?
I hadn't been worried, but my destination is not behind me.
That's, I think
What will I run
we got a
into if I...
problem.
Sorry?
I think we got a problem then. Because you ain't going this way.
Is there danger?
For you, ain't going, yeah. For us, nah.
Well, if it's not dangerous for you, perhaps I could, you could escort me?
Escort you?
It's not dangerous for you, so navigating it with your company.
I don't think you understand, do you? You're, if you come with us, you ain't leaving.
That's awful forward of you.
Not like that.
During this time, has anyone else been moving to get into better position?
Has anyone? Bellerin still has got your stealth check is still good.
I was going to use Mind Link to tell Kane to like get ready because it seems like Rowena might be in some trouble.
Yeah, Kane has a bottle of the fire in hand.
Also, for context, in town, Selena does not wear the hat.
Okay,
Right now,
gotcha.
normal kobold.
Nice.
Can I try to move around again?
I will allow you to give me another stealth check. Graven mid-meal still while this is happening.
Also,
Bro,
no,
this is rigged. This game is rigged. This is rigged.
Yeah.
It hit the same corner of the fucking map.
Holy shit.
Kane is preparing fairy fire too.
This really is this is some taunty shit right here.
They want to know who else was out there, by the way. I'll make myself known to provide a distraction here.
Roll get fucking fantastic character rolls and then just cannot roll above a 5.
Dude, this isn't the Dondi experience.
It hit the same corner of the fucking screen, dude.
I'm going to distract from the twig snapping from earlier by exposing myself.
Alright. Still not quite the direction. There's another one! There's another snap! What the? They start taking out their swords. Alright, no. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Who you with?
The rest of my security. I'm a big
That doesn't answer my question. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Rowena McAllister. Of
Never
the
heard of you.
Alistair House of the
What
Alistair House
are
of
you?
Healers?
Nah.
I'm a kobold.
No shit.
I'm a kobold.
Well, maybe don't ask what people are if you don't want a real answer.
Do you know who the Alistairs are?
No.
Well, we're prodigious
For shiggles.
healers.
Are those level 4 plates?
There's level 4
Is there like a quote unquote leader out of the three?
This guy is the main one talking. The other two, there's no like ranking insignia or anything. But this guy, the northern guy, is the one doing the most talking.
Okay, so while they're talking, am I like completely hidden? Like I can't see them? And
well,
they
you're not
can see
hidden
me?
in the slightest right now.
Oh, okay.
In the way of like, they know that there's somebody in there. They may
Oh,
not
right.
be able to
You're
see
saying
you
like
directly.
they can't see me. Okay,
They
that's
can't
what
see you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's say, have they seen Kane yet? Too, just a question.
Uh,
He wasn't hiding, but he wasn't moving either.
You might see like a little bit of you. Because it is a tree, so it doesn't like, but it is like brush
Yeah.
where you guys are.
I would like to. I cannot do that ability. I'm not a barbarian. But
Like
I
to range
would
target.
like to climb off of Graven. For shiggles, I would love to shapeshift into Selena. And I would like to come out of the bushes from this end as Selena, and also say that I am a kobold.
What the fuck?
I am also a kobold.
No shit!
I'm going to prep this
fuck?
spell.
What are you
I'm going to
surprised
prep
about?
this
My
spell here.
security is a band of kobolds.
So this will be prepped. Not used, but prepped.
The urge to come out as Kane, looking like Kane, and say, "I am a kobold" right now.
A kobold. I am Spartacus. No, I am Spartacus. All right. You need turn around, leave. Otherwise, you come this direction. We're gonna either knock you out and take you prisoner, or we're gonna kill you. Is that why? Why?
Yes.
Because you have no business out here. You say you do, but you don't, because you're not associated with us, and we own
Okay,
these
we're not
woods.
associated with you, but we have business out here.
No, you don't.
You don't know that.
Yeah, we do, because we know everything that goes on in the forest, and there ain't anything out here.
You don't
ever
know
meet-
everything going on in the forest.
You want to know why we know that everything's going on in the forest? Because we
Are you a
own the
druid?
forest.
Oh, so you don't speak to the trees.
So you or
We're gonna go for a little
Maybe.
bit of an intimidation check here. We're just gonna try. So then you heard about the kobold that ran all the way from the north down to the south, right? Through the forest.
you're not this forest?
Oh yeah, but you know, could be around.
Go ahead, give me an intimidation check.
We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I don't have the highest charisma, but it'll work. I hit roll. What happened? Why did it not roll?
Hell yeah.
You rolled a
did.
7.
Oh, it did not roll on my screen.
You might have to
I-
refresh. Sometimes if you don't do something long enough, the game like enters a fucking stasis state.
Selena, I am small but fierce.
Well, you're
Looks at
kinda
you,
like
goes
Can I also try to intimidate him?
from being hidden.
Yeah, I can see him, can I?
You can. What are you trying to do to intimidate?
Just mind link and tell him to, if they don't drop their weapons and leave, that they are going to regret it.
Go- you know, oh god, this is some B level shit right now.
Hey,
Go
you
ahead
can
and
start
give
a religion
me-
that way.
Oh no! Go ahead and give me an intimidation check, and we'll say because you're speaking directly in his brain. Do it with advantage.
Bro, this has got to be rigged.
This is so
This
rigged.
is-
It keeps hitting the same fucking corner of the screen. It's pissing me off.
Dondi, if only that actually mattered. It's just Foundry. It sucks.
Yeah.
Better than fucking
Oh,
D&D
so-
Beyond. I'm getting better rolls.
About to
here.
say, here's the thing. His rolls are shit in D&D Beyond too. Holy.
So you might have a chance.
Holy.
All right, do I just cast the spell at this point? Do we just end the peaceful
Look,
conversations?
Look, man, that is totally up to you.
No,
But let
Marita
me.
wanted to do this peacefully.
I'm gonna have him make a little insight check. Because that is how these things work. That is a Constitution saving throw. That's not quite right.
Sir,
Third.
wrong roll.
All right, so he has a +0. This man, this dude,
Nah,
this
that's
dude.
crazy.
He goes, "What the fuck? Fucking talking in my head now?
Maybe.
What the fuck is wrong with you
I-
people?"
Well,
I
that's the
quickly
magic of
whirl
kobold.
around and like brandish my staff facing in the other direction as if I'm very scared and worried that he's hearing voices in his head. Wait,
Give
what
me
did the voice sound like that you heard?
Give me a deception check.
Oh no.
These three shitty little bandits, they're so confused. They just
How's
want
a
to go
0?
home. How's a 0? Oh my god!
Yeah, I
5.
can't say that
Hell
one.
yeah. He just goes, what? You went the fuck it. Oh my god. It's not fucking, it's not worth it. 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 They got people talking off of our fucking heads. They got people talking. You fucking just, he just pointing to one of the other bandits. Just fucking, this is gonna be pissed with us. God damn it. Fuck.
Cast
Can I
Entangle on all three of them.
again to tell them? No, I was gonna say, can I try and intimidate them again to just fuck off?
I know
And
he
let us
just puts
pass.
away his weapons. And he just goes, I'm fucking. What do you want? I know. Look,
Fine.
you're not here. You're not here for healing. We know this.
You don't know me. You don't know
We
that
could
at
be
all.
here for healing. It just depends
Why
on how
are you
gravely
here?
your wounds
Look,
will become.
But look, if none of your friends need any healing, then we'll just go. Okay? You've
Look,
driven
right.
me off. Just you said you knew everything that happens in this forest, right?
Yes.
Well, you answer
because
me
we
two
own the
questions.
forest.
When was the last time that you went into Hillmarch?
Because a couple weeks ago, we got orders to fucking leave it alone.
Why?
Fucking no. Orders are orders. The boss said
From
don't fuck with
who?
Hillmarch, so we don't fuck with Hillmarch.
What's the boss's name?
Carrick.
Oh, thank you. I love knowing
Talk
people's
to
names. What's
her.
your name?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're
My
talking
name?
to you right now, so we can talk to him.
Look, you fucking. You ain't gonna be able to talk to the boss.
That's perfectly
Why
fine.
not?
Oh, go ahead.
Because of this
Oh, I was just
summit.
asking why
There's
not.
more than just the boss there. You ain't gonna be able to get through everyone.
Then
Okay,
who's
but
your
you
boss?
could take us.
No, I can't. I do not have nearly enough sway to be able to talk to the bosses.
Not with that
Not even if
attitude.
you
You
ask
need to have
nicely?
a little bit more confidence about yourself.
Look, I'm trying not to get my throat slit. All right.
Okay, but you could be the boss. Have you ever thought of that?
I could fix that.
Give me a persuasion check. Marzipan disguised as a kobold.
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Understood.
I'm going to give it with advantage because, you know, bandits. Jesus.
Wait, let's just see for shiggles, right? Okay, 20.
Jesus. He starts thinking, maybe I could be the boss.
You could. You have such great boss energy about you.
Yeah, and one of the other guys just walks up to him. I gotta actually refresh my fucking game. It's not letting me move anything or
Are
interact
you
with
lying
anything.
to this man thinking he could be a boss, bro?
You're
But
gonna get this man killed. refresh.
Just start giving him ideas, bro.
I love everything that is happening here.
Kane might be losing his lawful nature just due to pure insanity of what he's watching right now. He's losing his mind
They
too.
lowers her bow because
Yeah.
it doesn't look like that we're killing any bandits. Boring.
Oh no, you might be killing bandits, just not directly.
Mm.
This fucking bandit walks up and just smacks him upside the head, be like, "You really think you could be the boss?"
More of a boss than you are, little
Oh, that's
bitch.
very mean of you.
The other
He
guy
has really
turns
good
to him and goes,
boss
"Yeah,
confidence.
yeah, I got boss energy. Fuck you!" Takes out a knife and stabs the man in the chest.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my
Laughing,
god.
please. Martha
Oh my
cheering.
god.
He look as this man lays bleeding on the ground. This guy looks to him and goes, "Do I got boss energy? Do I got fucking boss energy?" This guy's like, "Yeah. You're the boss now. You're the boss now." This man,
Lessons
What the
learned.
fuck have you done?
this man is
I taught
dead.
This feels more fucked up than just killing the bandits.
This has gone so far off the rails.
Why don't we,
It is fucking
Oh,
we can just have a
wonderful.
nice,
how did this happen?
calm conversation about, how we get to the bosses and talk to the boss.
My slow
It's not wrong.
rotation
The other
while
boss.
still eating
Because there's more
parts
than
of
one
the
boss,
boar.
which is very confusing.
He look.
Well, no,
He
but
looks
it's
to
gonna
you,
be
And then
the
there's this
boss
big
because
motherfucker
he's-
watching the show eating a whole boar.
Yo, boar. looks to you, fucking Kobold Marzipan, and goes, "You're gonna help me, right?"
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sick. And he just pushes past this guy.
I'll be honest.
They're like, "Let's go."
Kane is the most confused and defeated, and looks to Roina like, "Help? What?"
At this point, everyone just sees Selena just pull out an entire like venison steak and is just sitting there snacking on it while walking.
Popcorn.
I would like
Can
to
you
sacred
do
flame the
that?
body right in front of me and put the ashes in a jar.
Was he killed in one stab?
Yeah. Just
All right.
fucking
Kane looks between Roina and Scarlet and is like, "This is insane, right? This
This
isn't just
man,
me."
that man bled out in seconds.
What
It's-
the fuck is happening?
Odd, certainly. I have to imagine his mood and his tensions were high, as there's apparently a bandit summit occurring.
What?
Terrifying.
I grew up in the Feywild and I've seen less insane shit there. Not
also,
always, but like-
I will.
That was
I'll
fun.
just because this is perfect. This is just perfect. Your druid craft from earlier today, Rowena said it was going to rain, and it has begun to rain.
Understood.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and load up.
That was fun,
the
right?
big old map.
Look, we
Anyone
didn't
want
kill
a piece
anyone.
of anyone
I
want
say
a
that was
piece of
pretty
uncooked
peaceful.
steak?
It was a good start. I'm very
You were
proud
just
of you,
glad you saw
Marzipan.
someone get fucking murdered.
Hey, listen, it
Yeah,
wasn't
but our
fun. It
group
wasn't in
didn't
my
do it.
hand, but
You might
You were
have
excited 'cause you saw
driven
murder.
someone into a state of madness that leads to him killing someone, but I know you were going along with the plan, and I'm very grateful, and I'm very proud of you for the way that you handle all this.
Yeah, of course.
And we've got more coming up, so you might get your sated regardless.
The bandit who has been thoroughly convinced that he's got boss energy walks up to this fucking essentially makeshift gate. Walks up to these guards and goes, "Get the fuck out of my way. I'm gonna talk to the boss." And they're like, "What? What the fuck? You're welcome." Hey, wait, no, hold on. Holds out their hand as they look to you guys and go, "Who the fuck are these guys?"
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm a kobold.
No shit.
They're my clan.
Quit asking who I am. That's the second time I've had
I
to
asked
say
you who you are, not what you are. Who the fuck asks what you are? It's clearly you're a kobold.
I'm also a kobold.
No shit.
They're my clan.
Oh,
We're
kobolds.
here for the summit.
What clan you with?
The Alistairs.
that guy who's a boss.
Never heard of you.
And does
Should have.
my
because they're
attendance
very,
here
very popular.
depend on whether or not the door person has heard of me?
Because all four bosses are already here. We didn't know anything about a fifth one.
Well, there is a fifth
Well,
one.
he's standing in front of you.
You know, it's kind
What
of
do you mean?
dangerous for you to just assume that there wasn't a fifth one.
I think they give me a deception check, both of you. Oh no, I guess technically speaking, you're kind of telling the truth there, Rowena.
Absolutely. I will just help
Marzipan, no.
Marzipan.
Yeah, Marzipan, you can give me a deception check.
Understood. With advantage?
Yeah, because you're getting the help
Or
action.
cool.
Sick.
Ah, that's very unfortunate.
Join me, brother, in
Uh-huh.
bad rolls.
Hey, look, I convinced one guy that he was a boss, okay?
And he stabbed this fucking homie.
He's very dangerous. I saw it.
They
many times.
they kind of just go, Alright, whatever. I don't get paid enough for this shit. Tell you what, you can go in.
Mhm.
Leave your weapons here, though. All of them.
Okay.
And this guy goes, "You're damn right." And he just walks through with his little hype man in the background. Or I guess he has a
Marcel's
man.
not carrying any
That-
weapons.
Isn't viable, I'm afraid. My
Then
big
you can
friend
stand
here is
outside.
chained to his weapon.
Then
I
the big
can't put
guy can
this
stay
down.
outside then.
Oh,
Oh, but he's my emotional support buddy.
Well, then you can stay outside then. It's very simple rules.
Yeah, but it's raining outside.
We'll
It's
stand out
raining
there.
inside
man,
too.
I don't mind the rain.
It's raining inside too. It's a camp.
Yeah, but there might be less rain in there. I don't know.
looks back behind him. There isn't.
Wiki.
Kane,
Yeah,
what do you
the
think?
fucking-
Should we enter without weapons?
Kane looks at himself. I don't have weapons. I have tools.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Between the group of us,
I also don't have
I-
weapons.
I figure there are enough of us who are competent while unarmed that this gambit should be viable. And anyone who does need to fight with a weapon can find one in there somewhere.
Kane's gonna pat Scarlet while you're saying this, and just like point to his head.
You want me to do what now? Talk to you?
God.
Saying out loud. What's up, man?
Yes. Preferably
No,
through
that
a
was
mental connection.
that was out of character. I wasn't in character. I'm not. I just wanted to make sure
He's
before I
just-
just start casting
just-
Mind Link.
Just
And
the
he's like,
thought
"That's
of
not what I
Scarlet
wanted."
Just saying out loud. What's up? You need to talk in the brain. All right, cool.
Yes. Above board, that's what I wanted.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I love
I'm just
the
gonna
thought of
I'm
that.
gonna
Just
mind
in
link.
character. What, you want me to talk to you? Just I can
I
picture
should've
Kane
thought
just
about
giving
before.
up and leaving. But yeah, I feel
Wait,
like,
I'm just gonna cast Mind Link and then I'm gonna ask what's up.
how long does this last, and how far can you do it? The mind link.
I can't do it on people that I can't see. I have to have line of sight. As for how far, I haven't tested it out yet, so I don't know how far.
Okay.
But it seems to be a great distance from what I've been able to do.
That gets rid of that plan. All right.
Yeah. So, those of you who don't have weapons, you guys can go through because they're not searching you thoroughly at the door.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not searching thoroughly?
Not thoroughly, no.
Okay, my daggers are behind my back and my cloak is on. Can I just walk through or will they be able to like tell?
I'd say go ahead and give me a sleight of hand or stealth check with advantage because your cloak is covering it. The DC is going to be fairly low because it is covering it and daggers aren't that big.
I've got a mace and a shield.
There you go. Yeah, you're right, but you got through.
Let's fucking go.
I've got a mace and a shield.
Yeah, things
Oh.
that you can't necessarily hide very
Out
well.
of character wolf, it's 60
Oh.
feet and I have to see someone. Like I can't just cast it just normally.
Okay.
But I can also do it like at will whenever, like there's no cost or
Well,
requirement or
There
whatever.
goes that idea, but it's a fine. It's fine. I'll come up with something else.
Like if I can see your pinky toe, bro, we're fine. Just kidding, that's not how that works.
Since it's
But-
not gonna work anyway, what I was gonna do was stay out here with Marzipan and Graven, and if anything went down, cast enlarge on the big dude.
I mean, if anything did go down, I could probably try to sneak away and like get close enough to where I can cast it.
I'll just go in because technically my mount is still a medium creature, so it goes to large if I cast enlarge on it. So
Oh, from what I see, this is massive.
I will try to walk in confidently using my wooden staff as a walking stick, like it is not a weapon.
As you pass by them, they just go, hey, fucking can't even walk straight.
It's just sitting on the little mount as he goes in.
How do I
Fucking
know you
Then
guys
sell
aren't just
it.
gonna lose? How do I know you guys aren't just gonna steal my weapons or lose them?
You
I can
don't.
just hold them for you, since
No,
I'm standing out here.
no, for flavor, we'll say God that they have bits of night silver in them.
Okay. They just look at it. The fuck?
It makes them feel
I
extremely
I really
uncomfortable.
like that. What is
So
this
I'm
cool
going
weapon
to,
you have?
I'm just gonna be like, all right, here, you can hold on to them. I mean, and
Put it over there. Just talking to the other bandit
They
as you hand
start
it
whispering and just ignore it.
no, sometimes they whisper. Just ignore that. It's okay.
over. Fuck you weirdos for this goddamn summit. Whatever. Go in.
Or listen to them.
Listening is optional.
Slowly whispering deep speech. Cool. Everybody else who is standing outside, are you staying outside? I know Rowena's
No.
walked in.
I was walking in, but I was gonna say that when they made a comment about Rowena not being able to talk, as I'm walking by, I cast Mind Link on the dude that said it, and I told him to go in the forest, or else he would die.
A persuasion or intimidation check with advantage. Again,
Let's
bandits
see.
talking in their brain.
After just giving weapons that they may or may
That
not
whisper to them.
It's just to scare him. Something light.
We'll say it's this little fucker that has a hold of the. He goes, "Hey, I'm gonna go take a leak." Just fucking.
Bye.
And as he's leaving, this bandit goes, "Hey, dumbass, we got outhouses inside the camp." He's like, "Nah, I'm good."
To be fair, that's a smart response when you stop and look at fucking Graven sitting there. Especially with the unsettling one on his shoulder, kicking her fucking feet like a psychopath.
She's a kobold right now on the ground.
Oh, great. That doesn't make it any better. You're not less unsettling because you're a lizard.
Oh, not only that, it looks like an exact copy of Selena.
An exact copy.
We're twins.
He looks
Same litter and everything.
What fucking kobolds? God damn it.
Have you ever thought about what you were gonna do after you die? Like what you're gonna do with your body
The
after
fuck
you
is
die?
up with these other fucking clans?
Well, in
No,
case you're
I
not
don't give a
aware,
fuck.
I have a business card here.
She just kind of shoves it into his hand.
He fucking smacks it away. Get the fucking ass shit out of here. It's fucking. It's not even in common. Kate, what the fuck?
I imagine it's just stuck in his hand like a curse.
The print is gone from the card. It's now burned into his hand.
Give me a contested. Let's see. We'll say probably dexterity, I guess. You're trying to nimbly place it in his fucking hand.
Would it be a stealth of hand? A sleight of hand?
You can do sleight of hand. He doesn't have proficiency in sleight of hand, so he's just gonna do fucking dex. Oh my
Please God, please God, please God. Please God, please God.
He got a 6.
Yes!
What the fuck? He's like, I can't fucking get rid of it. What the fuck?
She just walks away back to Graven.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
If we drive them all insane, we win.
You guys fucking hear that? He's just looking at the other bandit. No, I don't hear anything. All right, so we will pause on the fucking front gate now that we've established who's going inside. So to confirm, the individuals going inside is Selena, Scarlet, Kane, Rowena, just you four, correct?
I believe so.
As you guys were holding your conversation, the quote-unquote boss energy is about at a table with a bunch of really intimidating-looking individuals.
He's gonna die.
For clarification, this is boss energy. These guys are the boss energy crew.
He's gonna die.
But yeah, you guys, as you kind of get into the camp proper, this place is massive. 5 to 6 bandits? No, sir. Definitely fucking not. A ton of individuals are here. All with slightly differing identifiers. It looks like currently just basically colored bands of 4 different colors, which are basically like a dark blue, dark green, red, and orange. A lot of them also are kind of dressed differently from each other, and outside of just them being, fucking bandits. But the atmosphere here is a little tense. Not just with the fact that it's a bunch of bandits, and not just the fact that you are amongst essentially a large concentration of bandits. It seems tense between each other, almost like these guys normally don't meet up and probably don't get along very well. But otherwise, huge fucking camp. Couple of small identifiers through the rain. There is a massive bonfire that is burning even through the fucking rain, and a table that has got what looks to be a hastily created tent placed over it. Which from your guys' angle you should be able to see through the just a fucking towering amount of food, as these 4 individuals, all wearing the individual colors, all looking a lot more battle hardened and a lot more kind of just in general used to the life, are all eating and talking right now. Which is about when boss energy just strides directly up to the table.
Are we following right behind these These
guys, when you guys walked in, they were right about here. You guys talked long enough to where boss energy just kept walking. He did not give a fuck about you guys as you guys got held up at the gates. Like, fuck this, I'ma fucking talk to him right now.
To Rowena, Kane's just gonna be like, so are we just watching the sparks? What's happening here?
I'll whisper to the group around me, grateful for the rain to cover up some latent noise and such, and just communicate to them, here's where I'm at as far as the plan goes. We're supposed to take out these bandits, and it seems like these 4 factions are not friends with each other. If we play our cards right, they'll do our job for us on each other. We've got to get a seat at that table, get this summit, this peace talk, whatever's going on, to fail miserably.
That's easier than poisoning the water was.
As you were saying that, usually boss energy walks up to this guy, and without even batting an eye, this guy right here just looks at boss energy, takes out a fucking like flintlock, levels it at him and fires. And he just collapses to the ground. And is basically just rapidly bleeding out. The other guy just straightens up, walks away. No fucking spine to find at all with this guy. As Boss Energy just lies bleeding on the ground, another boss just gets up, walks up to him, kneels down, whispers something, and it just slits his throat. And they all, as if nothing happened, you just hear laughter and eating and talking as Boss Energy perishes.
Maybe not get a seat at the table. Maybe create a diversion. If
Incriminating
we
things
can,
around the camp.
right. If we can find isolated people or some feast that we can sabotage. If we like an isolated guard, knock him out, get people on their toes, get people paranoid, suspicious. Maybe that's the game instead of going to that table.
This music is very
Wait,
in
hold on.
tune with what's happening.
Out of character, can you repeat the what you're thinking again? Is just try to distract him or something?
I want to turn the 4 bandit groups against each other. Instead of us fighting 4 groups of bandits, 4 groups of bandits fight each other. They're already tense. Okay. They're already aggressive and on their toes. And now one of them has just been killed, and the other leaders seemed enthusiastic about it. But let's see. You said the 4 bandit groups are wearing different colors, right?
Yeah.
Boss Energy, was he shot by the guy, was his own leader?
His colors, yeah.
Okay.
He walked right up to his own boss and basically went, "Fuck you," and then just got shot for it.
Is there any... Are any of the other guards near us?
Marked with 1 foot. I'm just marking teams, basically.
Okay. Anyone near us with the same color as 2 of them?
The guy coming out of the outhouse.
Sure.
Just sees a bunch of people just standing there. Goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. As I see him emerge, I'll just go.
Hey.
Was your leader just execute your followers in the middle of the camp often?
Yeah.
And that's a good
did
thing.
He tried to take over the boss's position?
I don't know.
Is he the same team?
Seemed real friendly walking up to him.
That's fucking Rusk. He's tried before. He got the shit beat out of him last time, but I think this time they were tired of it, especially because it's in front of the boss, the other bosses, and got to set an example. It happens.
Jacobs. Just a lot.
Is he on the same team as the dudes at the gate?
A mixture.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna use
that
the
opportunity
gate.
to be like, by the way, 2 of the other guys at the gate said that your whole group was a bunch of little bitches.
Deception
No.
check.
No, that's what I was gonna do.
Give him advantage. Help him with it.
I was gonna use Mind Link on the fucking dude and tell him. Never mind. I'll give you Bardic Inspiration. I've seemed to be gone. Where's my character?
I guess I'll help.
Bardic Inspiration is a D4.
I don't know at this level.
Should have gone with
Hold
the.
on.
Oh wait, you're helping. Okay, you do have.
Yeah,
advantage
you
with Rowan or
do have
something.
advantage because you're getting a help action from Ruin. How are you helping, by the way, Ruin?
I mean,
Is it
I'm
D6?
part of the rumor mill. just like trying to be.
In
I'm
the
just
background.
trying to.
Yeah, they're just talking
Okay, so
shit.
here's what I'm trying to do. I like pivot off of your leader shot your guy. I'm just like, this whole place, everyone just seems at each other's throats. I've heard everyone talking mess about everyone else, nervously muttering to themselves, sharpening weapons. What in the summit is this?
Into the ground.
I got a 17, God.
These are just bandits. He goes, yeah? Which one? Which one of those fuckers?
The two on the left out there. Well,
Take their
yeah,
ass.
the left.
Aren't they the same?
No, the
Yeah, they're not on your team.
yeah, this guy is part of Boss Energy's team.
Oh, okay.
The guy on the right, the one that's got the whispering weapons and shit, is more focused on the weapons, while this guy just walks up to the. Oh, what the fuck? They change depending on the elevate. What? Oh, interesting. If I use W, it'll. That's not great. That's terrible. All right, now that I know I can't use W, A, S, and D if I've got them marked with positive or negative elevation. Yeah, no, he just starts going up and they just immediately get into a fucking brawl.
As an odd thought here, Scarlet, the one dealing with the whispering weapons, if you can whisper in his brain and tell him to kill his friends, he would be very influenced by the whispering weapons in his possession.
Okay. Hear me out. Out of character, that's kind of what I was gonna go for, but talk to the boss fool and tell him that one of the other groups is like planning something. Because Rowena said they wanted to have them fight each other, so that's what I was trying to go for, but I don't know who to talk to. Is the problem.
Currently labeling everyone. I'm almost done. I'm sure I don't have the ratios exactly the way that I want it to, but that's fine.
Oh, I know how I can even cause even more problems. I could bring the other two dudes on the left over there up to the fight at the gate, since there's a big fight going on out there. Two on one.
It is 2-on-1. The other guy is more concerned with the weapons.
I'm gonna walk over here.
I could, if you want me to, I could. I'll try it. The dude whispering to like kill his homies.
Kill his homies? Well, I don't know if he's killing his homies.
Well, to kill the other fools.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell the other two over here that their buddy's getting beat up at the gate.
And they go, okay, what happened?
Well, I mean, the other group that was out there kind of called your whole group a bunch of little bitches. So I mean, he went to go handle it, and they decided to fight him 2-on-1 like some bitches. So
I'm gonna give you another deception check with advantage. That whole 2 truths 1 lie shit.
Oh.
Lies. They look to each other and go, fucking, let's get this shit wrapped up so we can go back to what we're doing.
It's working.
They just walk up and they just start pulling them apart. And then after this guy gets kind of just moved aside, they just beat these two into submission.
I'll be right back.
Absolutely just fucking thrash them.
Oh boy. Seems like there's a bit of rough,
I forgot you guys are
rough
still
energy going on
outside.
over here.
Just seeing this
I
fucking
forgot
guy.
you guys are outside, bro. Just watching this shit happen.
They just kind of like kick these guys to the side. And they walk back in.
Oh boy.
Passing by you, Selena goes, thanks. And they just go back to what they were doing. It's just two unconscious people at the fucking gate.
Hey, prime
So,
time to give
like,
them your
I know
card.
you guys
They
are
can't reject them.
bandits.
Oh my god, this is evil.
Oh.
So
They're gonna
fucking
need that in the
evil.
future, probably.
Placing it in their fucking pockets like a fucking demon.
So,
This
are
guy's
you
still
like?
very much conscious. It's just like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh, do you want a card too?
No, no.
I think you did.
Bro, it makes it so much better because as you ask that, you came into frame on like the screen. Perfect. I'm like, no.
Once
Like a
again,
fucking demon.
a contested fucking.
Yes.
He got a dirty 20.
No.
Despite being slightly wounded and a little bruised up, he just fucking just fucking dodging every time trying to give him a card. Get the fuck away from me, you fucking kobold!
Okay, well, so I mean, you could take it nicely, or I'll have to ask my friend to give it to you. She looks back at
With you.
Raven.
I don't fucking want your card. Fuck off.
Do you need a hug?
No.
I think you need a hug.
No. Get the fuck away from me.
Can I?
He just stands up and is just slowly trying to just get the fuck away from me.
Okay, but
Wait.
Fucking
the
weirdo.
other people,
Funny.
the other people were willing.
Hold on. I want to do
Get
something
out of
funny.
your conscience, you fucking freak. Jesus.
It's gonna be hilarious. So, Scarlet seeing this happen, she's gonna mind link to the fucking dude that just passed me and tell him
Monster.
to collect the card, or else his brain's gonna explode.
Give me an intimidation check. Not with advantage this time. This is insane for even that. This man just goes. This is just him thinking that he's hallucinating at this point.
Oh, shit. Please, please be fucking funny.
Jesus fucking Christ, y'all. God, even with a fucking oh my god, he just goes. What the
Oh,
fuck
this shit's
is
so
happening?
funny.
He's just walking, dazed, confused. He just goes, he doesn't. He just passes the body. He's like, fuck this, and just leaves.
So, do you guys just have bandits that leave all the time like that for no reason?
Looks to you away from the fucking whispery weapons. Goes, it's you fuckers. You try that shit anymore, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I didn't do anything. I was just giving you my card.
Fuck your cards. I can't get rid of it. I don't know why. There's something fucking wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It fucking demon speak. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know, it's not very nice of you to just assume everyone's first language is common.
I don't care.
Well, maybe you should. What would your mother think about you?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's
You
a shame.
fucking demon lizard. Get the fuck back.
Turn into a dragonborn,
or
but
I'm
look
gonna
the same as
stab you.
Selena.
Just grow a couple
Get bigger.
inches.
Scare him.
You fucking do anything else, I'm going to stab you. Maybe then you'll get this fucking card. You'll just get this fucking card out of my possession if I kill you.
No, it might make it angrier.
Fuck off!
Just traumatizing everyone here, dude.
Back to the camp. All right, what's going on?
Okay. Scarlet's just gonna turn around. I don't even think I need mind link. I'm just gonna whisper to Rowena and Kane, and I'm gonna ask, "What are we thinking?" Because I'm not opposed to try to make them fight, but I need to like brainstorm on how to do it. If we want to go that route.
There's a bandit that comes by and picks up Boss Energy's corpse, which is kind of pissed.
I mean, it seems
Hey,
like
wait a minute, that's my corpse.
things are
Marzipan sprints into the camp. Give me that body!
go in the direction that we want them, right? There's been at least a couple of tussles. I figure
Yes.
we keep this up, circle around the camp. You know, even if it's just people fighting each other, that's fatigue and distrust that they won't have if things get worse later. So
Now,
do you have any
here's some-
do you have any good pranks or ideas for ways that you could, you know, incite violence between one person and another?
Well, since you ask, I was planning on trying to get into another person's head, preferably someone who's like of higher rank, and have them, I guess, start like a fight between the other groups. However, I don't know if doing that
Oh,
one
God.
by one is efficient, or if we should
Holy
split up
shit,
and
that's
try
a
to
lot of
incite.
how angry do you think you would be?
If we should incite, like, for them. What am I saying? If we should split up and then have them all, like, we talk to the other people at the same time to get them to all, like, convene at one spot.
It's certainly possible. Do you have any way to influence people's minds, or does it all come down to just literally the ability to talk to them and then you have to do all the convincing yourself?
Influencing, I don't. I can only talk to them. However, I don't think they've caught on that it's me talking to them, so I could probably, like, try to get away with something sneaky.
Sure. Yeah. I like that idea. I like it a lot. Question is
Now,
the best way to put it into action.
exactly. Another question. Do we want them fighting in the camp or outside the camp?
Might as well keep the destruction enclosed. You know, if they're fighting here, then they're inside the walls, and if anyone leaves, they'll be easier to follow. If they're fighting out there, there's a lot of chaos.
That is true. I like that. Okay. Give me a couple minutes to see if I can come up with anything, and I'll relay to both of you the plan.
By all means.
During that thought process, the bandit leaders continue to talk amongst themselves. You
So,
see the
am I
laughter
just
starting to
free to
kind of
walk
die
around?
down. Yeah, you're free to walk around. You've been allowed entrance into the camp.
I know that the guards that Boss Energy and his friends told us that there was no one injured in this direction. But can I like look around and see if anyone like has any ailments or injuries or sicknesses or anything that I could try to win them over by fixing?
Sure, you can give me a. I'll give you like a general medicine check to see if you can notice. Medicine or perception, I guess.
I'll do medicine.
Real quick, Waffles, how do you ping?
Hold left click.
Hold left click.
Oh, okay.
27.
God damn.
God damn.
God damn. Somebody looks like they've got a cold from the rain. And from where you are, I would say it's this guy. He's just got the sniffles. He's actually getting bullied a little bit. By both his own companion and a guy from a different clan.
Yeah, let's see.
Oops, I didn't mean to make these all 2. This needs to be 3. This needs to be 42, 4.
I will see. What kind of spell would I need to would it require a lesser restoration to deal with a cold? Or could we
No,
call
I'd
that
say a general healing spell would probably be enough.
I will toss a first level cure cold as it stands at that, or I will approach and say, greetings, I'm Rowena of the Alistair clan, and I'll just make a small like rest my hands on one of these nearby pillars that make the exterior fences of the place. Just rest my hand on one and let a couple of leaves and bits of greenery start to creep out from between my fingers to demonstrate my prowess.
The two that were bullying Mr. Cold, you're just looking to go, oh, it's a fucking druid. Look at druid in here.
That's an oversimplification. I'm a soldier.
Soldier.
I'm a
What
pilot.
kind of a soldier? Pilot.
I'm a surgeon.
Surgeon. You don't belong here. You're too specialized. Fuck you bringing you out here to Bandit Town.
Hard times.
Why are you here at the summit? And why are you
Look,
healing old Sniffly?
if you think that I'm qualified, if you think that I'm doing good work here, then just keep that in mind. Understand that those in my proximity needn't e'er suffer. Instead of shooting you in the chest with a gun, I'll cure your illnesses and your ailments. So,
Look,
you know.
As lovely as that sounds, you ain't keeping a bunch of fucking thugs and bandits together with heels.
Well,
You keep
not
it
entirely.
with strength.
Sure. And then I will make all of the leaves wither and crumble into dust on my wrists, as well as a lot of the wood itself. You know, a D10's worth of necrotic damage, just making the wood pale and crack.
A wood? That's fucked up.
Just demonstrating power.
Ugh. Look, if you want to go talk to the bosses, go fucking talk to the bosses. I don't give a fuck. But I ain't working for you.
Them without getting shot.
Don't try to immediately usurp one of their thrones.
Fair.
That fucking idiot just walked up to their boss and just went, I'm the boss now, fucker, and tried to take a swing at him and they got shot.
Sure. That's fair.
That was a fucking idiot.
Alright then. Do your best to avoid getting more of those sniffles in the future. Especially if
no sniffly. Fucking weak ass. A little bit of water fucking makes you weak.
I guess I'll start slowly walking towards the big table.
At this point,
let other people do things for a while as I just
like at the motherfucker. Well, so the beacon has been lit.
Oh.
Understood.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we just got the little notification basically that everybody needs to be at the shop in 40 minutes, but I'd rather have an entire session I say an entire session, but most of a session to continue what we're doing before you start walking
Yeah.
up to the table. What I will leave you with was what I was saying earlier. At this point, the laughter has died down. A lot of the food has been ate, and these leaders are now talking a lot more seriously. It's no longer just jokes and fucking around and just having a good time. Now it seems like they're getting ready to start talking business. And as you kind of slowly approach, they will look to you, at least a couple of them, but that is where we will end our session.
Okie doke.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, they said 40 minutes, but that's not enough time to be going through everything.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, if something goes wrong in negotiations, I don't want us to be halfway through something and just suddenly have to dip.
As military 40 minutes really means 15.
Basically. So
Besides, we're right at an hour marker. It feels like a good stopping point.
yeah. So
Yes.
okie dokie. Unfortunate that it's a short ass session, but I believe we have some outages next week, right?
Yes,
Or is
I will
that-
not be here.
Tisk tisk tisk.
Growing,
That's
bro. Growing.
Dude, look, you should have made a D&D campaign sooner, because I would not have agreed to help people if it wasn't for the fact that I had nothing else going on in my life.
Oh, yeah, it's not your
So-
fault.
Months
Better.
in advance.
Oh yeah, I pretty much agreed to it like maybe a month after being hired, which we didn't start
Jesus.
planning this. Yeah, that was my mistake. Now I don't want to help, but I have to, because like now everyone's and their mom's gonna be fucking gone, so we're gonna be short-staffed. Yippee.
Yeah. Well, is anybody else going to be gone?
I don't think so. I should be good. But if something comes up short, I'll let you know.
Alrighty. I still think it's bullshit that I gotta fucking do this. But okie dokie. I'll
Thank you very much for running the game, Dungeon Master. It was a blast.
We'll have there shouldn't be any shouldn't be, granted I did not know that this was happening until the day of, so yeah. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next week.
You got it.
I won't see you next week.
Well, you can at least
See
you
you-
could walk
won't see you
through.
next week either.
No, because I'll be fucking wrestling 80-pound dogs. I can't be watching.
Facts. And wait,
Aren't
hold
you
on.
strong as hell?
We got somebody else that's not gonna be here next week?
I said I won't be here. I won't see you next week.
What the fuck?
You'll
Why?
never see him ever again.
Oh my fucking god. Never mind.
Anyway,
Okie dokie. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okie dokie.
Good night, goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
hey.
I
Bye.
would-